Okay, so I'm going to turn up some music, and which is muted right now. Okay, so we're going to warm up for about a minute. And you can see it, and I can look at it on the big monitor. What we do virtually every night is we will turn on the television show, and then we'll either use our phone app or phone holder so we can watch the show, and we'll mute the music, and it will ding in between each movement so we can enjoy the show and we get a great routine. And I tell you, that's a really good way to enjoy the evening. Hip rock. Now I do it a little bit differently here. I'm taking my arms and shoulders, I'm moving them up and down because I want to pump the lymph system, help with digestion, elimination, and loosen up the back. So even though this one's okay, this is great. I do just a little variation of it. So we're going to do this for about 30 more seconds, and you can kind of lift your torso up. If you lift up a little bit while you're doing it, you're going to help really work on some of those internal organs as well. The next move is going to be the twist. That's one thing I like about having the little wireless module, is it tells you on the app what the next movement is going to be, so you can prepare for it. Now we're loosening up the back and the shoulders and massaging. This is the second most important activity I teach we can do. Because again, all the internal organs are moving up and down, and we're twisting them. We're literally massaging the internal organs as we're helping to loosen up the lower back as well. So we're moving up and down, the tissue is expanding and contracting, the fluid's moving up and down, and the twisting is helping to increase that fluid movement between the vertebral joints to the disc. Okay, shoulder crunch forward. We're going to work the scapula area behind the shoulders, or by the shoulder blades, and the shoulders as well. So it's just a crunch forward, and then we're going to crunch back. And we just kind of turn your hands out if you can a little bit. It helps. Don't overdo it. You don't want to cause a muscle to knot up in the back, but this is going to help open up the shoulders. Now forward again. And a lot of people don't do this. They just don't get this shoulder flexibility. And it's really good for this whole collarbone area, which is important so we don't have arthritic conditions later. We want to keep those open. And then we're going to do a shoulder stretch. So you hook underneath and pull the shoulder this direction. When we're pulling it, you don't have to overstretch, but when you're pulling it to where you get some resistance, the movement up and down is taking it to the next level. So it expedites flexibility. I've got a daughter who does the front splits now, and she would work on doing the splits and then Cellercise and do the splits again, and now she's very flexible. I'm going to do the same thing the other way. Now when I first started doing this, I could really feel it pulling in the shoulder. Now I don't feel much of anything, which is great. You want to keep it or it's flexible. Okay, we're going to do this shoulder, elbows to the front. Going to do this for about 15 seconds. And what this is doing, if you take your fingers and you grab your shoulders, you're going to really feel them flexing. This movement that we're doing right now is how I opened up my rotator cuff and increased the flexibility of my shoulder. Now, if you have challenge lifting the shoulders up, you can actually help support one with your other arm until it becomes strong enough and flexible enough that you can do it yourself. And then out to the side. And then just again, take those fingers and put them on those muscles. I mean, it's an amazing, amazing massage. All those ligaments and those tendons are increasing in flexibility and circulation. We're gonna do it one more time. The whole body is still involved. We're working the shoulders, but we're getting the benefit everywhere. And if you feel any resistance, you don't have to overstretch. Just get to that point where you feel it and gently bounce. Let the movement up and down massage away the tension. Okay, next we're going to do a shoulder pump. That'll be up over our head. Okay, this is similar to a jumping jack, but we're getting the shoulders without landing on the stitching by the webbing on the mat. You should, if you're doing this, you should be feeling a little bit in the back and your shoulders, shoulder blades. And again, why do people do not get that kind of activity? Okay. You can stand straight and do it, or you can do a little bit of rocking to do it. Next we're going to do a shoulder swing. You want to get to the point where you feel just a little bit of stretch while you're doing it. The neat thing about this is we're increasing flexibility and strength all at the same time. These are some of the movements that I teach therapists. Okay, when we're done with this, we're going to do a power breathing. It's only supposed to be for 10 seconds, but you can hear the difference in my voice. That really opens up the larynx. If you like to sing or your speaking voice is important, that movement helps to strengthen it. And then we're going to go over the head. So this is a lot more upper body strength. Yes, Justice?
We have a question from Sylvia.
Sylvia.
Where is this routine on the app?
It's not yet. It's going to be. I'm going to have it put on the app.
And then Brenda asks, moves to help dow laggers, hump, back of lower neck, usually caused by poor
Yeah, we talked a little bit about that on the last program, pulling the chin in to help hold our neck in position while we're doing some neck movements and bounces. Okay, in the front again, we're going to get a little bit of a workout here for the shoulders. And you can really kind of flex those arms while you're doing it. You're going to get more intense results. Okay, over the head. I hope that's feeling good. And again, if you want more, just tense those arms, but keep them moving, keep them circling. And then out to the side. And we've already burned 88 calories. And then we're going to do the shoulder swing again. I've talked to several people last week they were sharing incredible results, and I've asked them to write so that, okay, arm curls. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So you're pushing down and pulling up. But if you've got a customer review that you can share with others, I know many of you love hearing the reviews because they're motivational and they can help with people that we know. So your sharing the reviews gives us an opportunity to share it with others. So we're pushing down and pulling up, and this is what I do for building up biceps. And you can really push as hard or resist as much as you want.
Rita says, bit of a hard time hearing the questions tonight. Could you speak up or have Dave repeat the questions? Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. I'll repeat, yeah, that's you. They're not hearing your question. I need to repeat when you ask the question. Thank you. I was gonna say, my mic isn't working. No, you don't have a mic. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, it says have Dave repeat that.
Yeah, which ones? They want me to repeat the ones you give me. Okay, we're going to do the other side. So you want to say them again, and I can repeat them, Jess?
Moves to help daggers, humpback of lower neck.
Yeah.
Usually caused by poor posture.
Yeah, that's the one we answered the last time, but it's helping to hold your shoulders back, your chin in, while you're bouncing up and down. And these movements that we've been doing with the shoulders can be very helpful too.
And then where's this routine on the app?
The routine on the app, the question was, where's the routine on the app? We're going to be putting this routine on the app this week. Whoops. Okay, now we're going to do the other side again. If you ever have a hard time sleeping at night, try getting on the Cellerciser for a few minutes and just gently relaxing your back, your shoulders, your buttocks, just that whole area of the body. So if you're doing this right, you should be starting to feel something, some burn in the muscles right now. You're depleting a lot of the oxygen and glucose as you're really causing those muscles to burn a little bit, but your ligaments and your tendons are also going to be getting stronger.
Will this routine be in the advanced section?
No, I'm going to put it in the intermediate section because most people can do this. We're going to do a little bit of jogging at the very end, but most of these exercises are available for everybody. Next exercise we're going to do is working on the chest and the shoulders. And that was one of the questions that I'd seen, was how to work on building up the chest muscles, and for men and women it's the same. Women, the advantage of bouncing on a Cellerciser, if you have a good support bra, is that you're strengthening the protein fibers that run through the breasts as well. And women, consider giving yourself a breast massage while you're Cellercising, because you're helping to increase the circulation, but the moving up and down is also helping to pump and move any foreign elements or poor circulation blockages. It helps to improve that. Okay, so we're going to push in for 1 minute. Elbows out to the side, you're pushing in, flex those muscles. And this isn't just doing the chest. This is doing the arms, the shoulders. You're still bouncing. There's a lot more weight on you than you realize at the cellular level. So that's muscles, bones, fascia, connective tissues, ligaments, tendons, all of it. It's what makes Cellercise so efficient. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to cup our hands and pull out. So like this. And that, you just kind of pull your shoulders back and you're pulling out this direction. This is for the back and the arms as well. Really good for posture because you're strengthening all of the muscles all along the vertebral joints. And when we're done with this move, we're going to do the chest one again, pushing in. All right, pushing in. You do this for a week, you're going to be noticing muscles, and they're going to be firmer and stronger. When we're done with this, we're going to do the pulling out again. Keep in mind, you're doing an isometric, but you're also doing an isotonic. That's the increase of weight against the cell membrane over and over as you're bouncing up and down. And it should be feeling good. The idea of no pain, no gain, that's old. For the Cellercise, we want to feel stronger, be more flexible, be able to move faster without tearing down to build up. And that's what Cellercise does. Okay, next we're going to do the back stretch. So take the right elbow and you're going to lift it and just stretch to the left. And when you feel some tension, just hold the position. We're opening up the vertebral joints on the right side of the back right now. And the other way. Now the next move, we're going to go back to the previous move and we're going to cross our right foot in front of our left foot. So now we're working the lower back as well. This can help stretch the hip as well as the back. Same thing the other way. Okay, we got the other stretch. We're going to lean forward, grab your frame, and just tilt back. Hold on to that frame. 6 seconds, keep going. There we go. Okay, whippy ski patrol. Shoulders coming up and down, leg crossing in front. We're loosening up the back more. Yes, Justice?
Sylvia said, please show this chest push in by getting closer to the camera, not on trampoline. I need to see it closer to do it.
Okay, we'll do that when we're done. In fact, I've got enough. You keep going, everyone. The chest pull is just your elbows are out on the side and you're pushing in. So it's all this whole upper part of the body that's tense. When you pull out, you kind of arch your back and you're pulling. There's a lot going on with this particular movement here. It's helping with shoulders, with the back, upper back, lower back, colon, intestines. It's pumping with the lymph system. I mean, it's just wonderful, and you're not hitting a hard surface. The Cellerciser is eliminating the jar, but still has resistance. And that's what pumps the lymph system. If it was too soft, it wouldn't work the same at all. The neat thing about the Cellerciser, again, is the mat and the springs won't stretch out. Not going to happen. So this unit here is 19 years old. Can you believe we're almost done? When we're done with this one, we're going to just do a moderate sprint for a couple minutes for a good aerobic activity, and then we're going to cool down. And that's it. It's just a health, nice, moderate, fun exercise. You want to lift your knees up if you can, because it works the core more effectively. Okay, when we're done with this movement, we got a little over a minute to go. Then we're going to do the power breathing just to get some more oxygen in our bloodstream. And then we'll do the health bounce. We're done. And if you can't lift your knees that high, you know you don't have to. Three. All right, now we do the baby bounce. Just gentle movement up and down. So we should have gotten rid of most of the stress and tension of the day and just help your body be in a better state. Yes, Justice.
Frederick says, how are you and your family doing these days, David? Peace be to you and your gates.
Frederick, does he have a last name?
Frederick Harris.
Thank you, Frederick. All right. Appreciate it. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're having fun. We're watching what's going on in the world. I'm really grateful that we can be comfortable knowing 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now, irrespective of what the conditions are outside in the world, we know that we've got a piece of fitness equipment. And